Hello and welcome to Paper Plays Julie K.
Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by to check out my latest video. And today I'm here with a project share. I created a gorgeous little folio that started off as a piece of like cardboard junk that I had in my stash. And I added laces and trims to it, and also a number of digital collections from TaylorMade Journals here on Etsy and also on YouTube. The kits that I chose to use were Pink Romance. I used some of the papers of that one. My Favorite Things French collection. Those are like some of the rose images and the beautiful women that I used in this folio. I also have a few pieces left over from a previous project that I did several years ago, the Vie En Rose one. So I have a few tags and stuff from that collection. And then I also have one piece from a wallpaper kit from Lorna's Paper. So quite a few little kits that went into this, or pieces and parts, which I love mixing and matching things. It just makes me happy. So I had really fun working on this one. It, again, came from some junk cardboard packaging. The back side of it is this is what it looks like. You know, I did glue down the paper, but then you can also see I did add like some paint around the edges just to kind of blend in with the papers, but then it also kind of covered a little bit of the cardboard packaging because it was black in a few spots, so the paint kind of hid that. So, and then also of note, some of the paper collections like this one, I actually shrunk them down to like a 5x7 size from the original sizes. So some of them I did shrink down a little bit to make them fit for this beautiful little folio. And I did tie in a little bit of a small signature in there. And so that does come out if the person that I give this to wants to take it out. Easy to do that. This one was one that kind of wanted to open up, just the type of packaging that it was. And so I needed a closure, and I decided to use, I had this little like headband, the silver and white headband, and then I went ahead and added the beautiful little pink flowers to it, and that kind of holds it shut so that it doesn't pop open too much. But here's kind of what it looks like. And you can kind of see I just glued them on, and then I added, for extra stability, I did some little felt over the back part of where I glued it. And I love that as a closure. So now you can see the full cover. I just added a little trim on the side with some little flat back pearls, kind of strategic on there. And I chose this image. I just love this one. It's just beautiful. And again, there is, you know, some of the edging around here is little acrylic paint that I added when I added the paper to it. It just kind of blended everything nicely together. When you open it up, you see another gorgeous image with, I did two types of trim on this one. And then when you open it up all the way, we have a tuck spot and a pocket, and I just finished it, and this was the last thing I did as I glued down this pocket. So I'm just waiting to stick the tags in there just to make sure that it's fully dry, but I'll stick them in a little ways. Just so you can kind of get the look of it. I just like how those little roses peek out, and then this is kind of a fun little like window or doorway that goes in there. And another beautiful image right here. And then this tag comes out. It's a tuck spot and some background paper there. And then here is where I tied in the signature. And again, there's just about 4 or 5 pages in this. I just kind of randomly folded up some paper. I didn't really do a lot of decorating. I added a piece right here with some tags on this text paper. Some little pieces. And then, you know, spots to journal on. And then I have added a little piece of ephemera. This one came from that Vie En Rose set. So you can journal on there if you want. I added some lace trim on the side. And then this is the middle of it, and you can kind of see the ribbon that I chose to use to bind it into the journal. And I made a double pocket again with little ephemera. I think all these came from that Vie En Rose set. And then also, I think this background one maybe came from a handwriting one, I think, or maybe a document one that's in Lorna's digital collections. It was just one I had left over, and I was gluing it on the back side of this so that I would have something other than white on the inside. And the back side, I just chose to add some trim and just leave it because I loved how this wallpaper digital looked, so I just left that because I thought it was pretty. These are all blank. This one does flip out. And then this is the last part of the folio. I did do a little tie thing here. Again, these were just how the packaging was. I think this one was a folio that originally had a cell phone in it, and I've made one of these before too, so I will link that in my description box. And I think that one I do have a tutorial on it, so if you want to know how it kind of came together, the other one, I will have that linked. I did do that one slightly different. There's like a belly band in it instead of a pocket, and a couple things are different, but very similar. And so on here, I just decided to, I loved this background, and instead I thought about like attaching this on the inside, but then I decided I just wanted it to be kind of a floating scrappy pad that I just used some scraps in there. And then I did put some Tim Holtz stickers at the top and the bottom. It says, "Darling, you are a work of art." And then down here it says, "Live each day with grace and authenticity." So I kind of liked how those two went together. So again, this just closes up. And that just folds over. And that is my cute little folio. I'm assuming that this is probably dry enough to stick in, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I have to say, I really love how this turned out. Again, it was kind of a fun little project. It came together kind of in a long afternoon today. Thank you again, everybody, so much for watching. And until next time, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and happy crafting.